the channel. This is Clarityempress, the Empress of Clarity. I'm sitting here like, I forgot something. I'm supposed to let my I'm supposed to let my moderators know that I'm here, y'all. Hold on a sec. All right, we back. We back. So yeah, thanks for coming to the channel. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. This is your first time. Welcome. Please subscribe. If this is not your first time, welcome back, and I thank you. At some point in time, I'm going to once my moderators are here, I am going to switch audio. It's a test mode tonight. This is a test night with a collective, but a test night because I would like to improve the audio. Hey, Monica. I would like to improve the audio now. What I will say with the audio on the cell phone is an iPhone. It's a really good audio. It's a little too good in some ways because if I'm moving, it fumbles, it catches everything, and it's annoying. So I have a second microphone. I tried one the other night, and I have a second microphone I'd like to try just to see, if it's clear, um, noise canceling, and all of that, and we can go forward with it. It's the end of Mercury retrograde. I'm hoping to get it right. I had to get an adapter for it. Tuesday, hey boo. So that's the goal. So right now I'm on the phone mic, and I know it's going to be a drastic difference when I plug up the other mic. But for now, I just wanted to make sure I had my moderators with me so we can filter the nonsense that seems to like to creep up on us. You know what I mean? So I got both of these mics juiced up. I have my phone charging too, so bear with me as I plug in this mic. And then I need to hear, I'm gonna say microphone test on two and let me know if you hear it. Okay. All right. Oh. Okay. Testing one, two. Like I said, I know it's gonna be a drastic difference, but I can't hear it. So let me know if you can hear me. Let me know. Let me know. Oh shoot. Oh damn deck fell. So as you can see, overall energy is maniac. So the downloaded title I had even before I pulled that energy, I said, is the collective learning their lessons? And are they standing on business? Sounds great? Okay, good. Yay! This is a TikTok mic, y'all. I might have to do a TikTok on it. But and what came to me, because I've been tossing this in my mind for a minute, over a year actually. I am going to start a podcast, but in the podcast, once it's started, it is going to be um not just tarot readings. We're going to start unpacking psychology, the psychology of people, the dynamics of relationships, core wounds. Not because I'm a psychologist or an expert. It's just because I'm interested in the topic. I keep learning more and more every day, and I do see the direct correlation to the psychology of people, what makes them be the way they are, to these tarot readings. But we as tarot readers typically don't explain it in that way. And I think it would be good to unpack certain things, well, lots of different things, right? And then give you as the viewer or listener the opportunity to do your due diligence on your own behalf and pursue it a little further. Okay, so we're going to talk on the podcast. We'll be delving into topics of avoidance, the different types of avoidance, because apparently there's quite a few. Attachment styles, quite a few of those as well. There's secure attachment, anxious attachment, all of that. And a lot of times I believe the Lord, anxious attachment style is what's most common when it comes to some of us with tarot, right? Because the anxious attachment would be the chaser. The avoidant would be the runner, so to speak. And I think that that's key um when we are reading tarot, because I feel like, I know personally, I don't want to give people false hope. I don't want to tell people to sit and wait on somebody that they shouldn't be sitting and waiting on. I don't want them, just because a person wants to come back or has the energy of wanting to come back, that this person shall hold that space for that person indefinitely, you know? Because if we do that, if we hold space for people indefinitely, it's like putting us in an energetic hold. So therefore, we may be measuring them up. We might not give other people opportunities. We might just be hoping that somebody catch up with us or whatever, right? But it kind of leaves a stagnant feeling, a gaping hole. And it's better, even some of the, because every now and then on my feed, it'll give me a deviation to what I normally see. So all of a sudden, I'm getting more attachment style, avoidant stuff. Like I forgot it before, but like not like this. Because once you touch one video, you get them all, right? And the few that I've actually looked at, I can appreciate the fact that they say, focus on yourself, right? Meaning your interests, your responsibilities, your happiness. Focus on yourself. These readers, any of us will tell you this person coming back. Yeah, they might be. They might be. Take it how it resonates. But that doesn't mean you need to sit and wait on that. Be clear, be clear, be clear. Don't sit there and wait on somebody that might show up. Go in for yourself, right? Go take care of yourself, your family, your needs. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your responsibilities first to you. And if somebody, anybody, put you on a pedestal saying you're their peace, that's a red flag, right? Because they need to be peaceful within themselves. It's okay to be peaceful with somebody. It is. It's okay to be home to someone, but they need to first find home within themselves. You get what I'm saying? So if you are an addition, great, because that's how it should be. That I don't need you, I want you. And if you are an addition to my life, great, but you will not be the end all, because people will make you that, put you on a pedestal, and then make you pay for it. So that's why the first card that came out, I had to show it, because the maniac is somebody who's very, they manipulate. You see that, right? And they have influence over the ex. And it says, wow. Hey, Lati. They're driven by, hold on, where was I? Driven by a delusional sense of entitlement to their affection. This behavior is a toxic mix of insecurity and refusal to respect boundaries, posing a significant threat to their ex's well-being. Listen, you got to stand on your principles. You got to stand on your boundaries. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, keep that in mind as we go through this reading. What deck is that? It's the lovely deck given to me by my moderator Rochelle and Tuesday. Tuesday. This is the Intrusive Thoughts Oracle by Mystic Beauty. All right, so the card that came out in reverse is mirroring. It's a reflection, imitation, alignment, insight, shadow, and connection. This is a broken connection. Now, I don't know if this is for you yet because I'm only 2 cards in, and I'm just feeling like there is, though, a broken connection here. That two people are not mirroring each other the way you think they are. People are on different energies. You know what I mean? Like, some people are, the always liken it to a train ride. Somebody's at train stop A and the other person is at train stop O. Y'all on different frequencies, different timelines. Y'all are not connecting with each other. Okay. Maniac. But see, maniac comes in as overall energy, and mirror in reverse comes in as past energy. All right. So tell me more, spirit. She has Etsy mostly. Indian warrior princess. It says majestic, fierce, noble spirited, resilient, graceful, wise, commanded, valiant, royalty, ancestral. So what I'm getting from this particular card here in the present energy is that there's protection by the ancestors, and it's possibly a female, a strong, powerful female. Yeah, just go to her channel, Cosmic Royal Family, and then you can get all the information you need when you look at her channel. We not doing no cross promotion here because I don't get paid for that, but I will use her deck and I will acknowledge her. Oh, so this person, somebody is starting to understand. Small shit don't matter. Dismiss, repel. So okay. In previous readings I've done, when I've seen small shit, in personal readings too, when I've seen small shit don't matter, it's the person realizing that the the devil energy, this maniac, is not as big of a threat as they thought. This maniac, this is something, you ever have somebody that you confront them and then they behave in such a way to stop you from making them accountable, that they start arguments, they want to fight now, they want to pull other people in it, they want to back you in a corner. That's really what this maniac is. And what I'm getting is somebody starting to realize they ain't really as big and bad as they are, or they say they are, or they can't really back up what they're saying. So I'm getting that somebody's not really fooled by that anymore with this here. So it's easier to dismiss. Like, oh, they just blowing hot air again. There they go, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not that big a deal. Or they make big deals over nothing. So somebody's getting annoyed with a person. And I feel like this is with the devil energy here in this card. I feel like it's a third party or somebody that they may have committed to, but they no longer want to be committed because that's considered, this person is considering that person their ex, so they over it. If they haven't physically broken up, mentally they've let that person go. That person is not holding on to them in the way that they thought. And this person has ancestral guidance and protection with the Indian warrior princess. It's almost like there's somebody in their life that's more like a high priestess. They might even be getting card readings or some sort of divination, like, or some even having maybe a mentor or a psychologist, like somebody's um with the warrior princess. I'm getting there is something open in this person's eyes, and it's coming by way of another source of a person or spirit guide. It could be their downloads and their dreams. Dreams are very prophetic and prolific. Like, they really can guide you if you pay attention. All right, tell me more, spirit. Oh, so the challenge and the lesson was to be careful who you confide in. That's in reverse. So I really do get that somebody's realizing that whoever they were maybe mirroring in the past, confiding in is wow. I just when I start stuttering like that, that means my brain is going faster than my mouth. And this person is starting to realize that whoever they were confiding in was all wrong. Like this was not a good choice to share like the past or you or a circumstance of something. They realized that this was the wrong person, people, things, whoever they were talking to. They realized they were snakes. Oh Lord, Kanye West, not Kanye, not my cousin. No, I'm just kidding. He and I share the same birthday, but I don't get where we are like. But we definitely share the same birthday, different year. Money hungry. Oh, so the person that was the snake energy in this person's energy is money hungry, or your person. So he says meet the ultimate symbol of greed. A figure that not only hungers for wealth but drains the energy of those around. An energy vampire thriving on others. Oh, let me tell y'all something. When we get to this podcast, baby, we getting ready to unpack some stories. I have been watching some stories about energy vampires, just vampires in general. Energy vampires is deep. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. I'm not gonna go into it now, but there are a lot of them. A lot of them I find are people who stay in victimhood, and they may not mean it, but they can be, right? So it's kind of hard to deal with somebody who always a constant victim. Um, yeah, Monica, they'll take anything they can get, but that's also means they'll get it any way they can get it. Meaning they'll do whatever it takes. You know what I mean? And it don't matter. Like this is the type of person that have a lot of shame and regret because when they was chasing a dollar, they didn't have any standards. You get what I'm saying? And then by the time they come to reality that the dollar bill is not all there is to life, then they start to feel a little shameful before they kind of, regain some confidence. I feel like this person will be going through a lot of ebbs and flows in life. But anyway, we're going to unpack some vampires, even on an energetic level. Um, we are going to, so I say avoidance, vampirism. We're going to talk about, or I might have special guests talk about their experience with paranormal activities. That's one of my favorite shows to watch, or snippets of things when I can get a chance. Uh, I've had some of my own share of things occur in my life, so I kind of want to unpack some of those because I find them to be interesting. So we're gonna use some episodes to talk about that. She said, "Ooh, sign me up." We down. Um, what else? You want co-host? We can do a co-host. Let me figure that out. Um, Also, me and my girl Empress Cakes on High, she and I will be doing a tarot series. So we're gonna unpack the tarot starting from the major arcana all the way down to the minor arcana. We're gonna do a couple cards per episode, and we're gonna tell you the story behind the origins of the cards. Seven of Swords is one I don't know, for some reason I looked that up and it had one of the most fascinating stories to me associated with it. And then when we unpacked the whole Swords suite, the whole story is just it's interesting as hell. So we get ready to do that. So me and her talk tonight. I set up the account, and all I gotta do is start capturing the footage. And then, like I said, I'm gonna do a series of guest stars. You know what I'm saying? So La T, you gonna get on there with me. We're gonna do some paranormal or something. We're gonna unpack some stories. Um it's gonna be interesting. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Oh, see, look at somebody. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. So whoever this is with the I'm so sorry, please forgive me. That was in the past. And that was when y'all are on two different frequencies. So if you had a spin the block moment with your person and they came back in the past telling them I'm sorry, but then they took you through it again, is because y'all were not on the same frequency at all at that time. This person was still in the same mode that they were in before. So now we got Indian warrior princess here. Tell me what she here for, Spirit. What's that say? Fishy off. Yeah. Yeah. She was here to turn down any fishy offers. That's why it's in reverse. She protected you from any. So whatever they apologized for, they didn't mean it because they did it again, or they were going to do it again. Because with her protecting you, excuse me, let me turn the camera. With her protecting you from any fishy offers, meant that she was standing in the way. She was standing as a barrier. She helped you build your boundaries. She told you to move on from a situation that was not going to serve you. She put her foot down. So you may have a strong feminine energy, could be, somebody who has passed on, of course, with ancestral energy, but somebody that didn't play about you. And some of your ancestors that don't play about you may have never met you in the flesh, but they may know you from your spiritual society, the egg bay, the spiritual society you came from before you got here. They also don't play about you. So if you don't know your ancestors, it's a good thing to get to know your ancestors because they rock for you hard and you should honor them. We coming up on Halloween, and the day after that is the Day of the Dead. All right, I don't like messing up the language. I think it's Dios de Muerte, but anyway, it's about honoring those have gone on before us, giving them reverence and respect. But that's not something we should do once a year. We should do it regularly, not just often, regularly. Okay? Because our ancestors, when they move on to the other world, those who are already elevated before they got there again, I should say, have learned lessons. They come out to fight for us. They support us. They navigate. They open doors. My ancestors, let me tell you something. When I call on them, they open doors and shut doors I ain't got no place, no business at. And they open places that nobody would ever expect me to be. Okay. Hey, first timer, Chrissy. Nice to meet you. Please subscribe to the channel. So, all right. So, I'm sorry. This is the last card. All right. So, what's in it? The hidden energy is small shit don't matter, right? Tell me more, Spirit. Because that person was bogus anyway. So whoever the devil energy is in this situation, they're blocked. Listen, all roads to you have been blocked by your ancestors and by the moves that you've been following with that intuition. Intuition is the voice of God that speaks within you. And when you pay attention to that, it saves your life. Literally saves your life. And Spirit is saying you started listening. You started listening. You banned, that they're scam. You blocked. They were bogus with this fishy offer. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the situation is, this Spirit was like, yeah, no, I'm showing you all the signs to tell you this person ain't it. If they ain't it for good, they're not it for good. But right now, they for sure are not it. They for sure have not changed. They come charming with a smile. Oh, I'm sorry. But they're not. They don't mean that. You don't mean it. Why? Because they get ready to do it again. Or they did it again. Because that's past energy. So Spirit is saying you listened. Also, I know you listen because this says be careful who you confide in. And it's in reverse. So the challenge in the lesson was for you to listen and to stay that way, right? Don't get hooked. Don't get caught up. Tell me more about that, spirit. Yes, sis. I said to my husband tonight, we were riding back from this place, and I said, I haven't really listened to any of my readers today. Um, but interestingly enough, one message yesterday, I feel like a couple of them was like, "This person wants you back" or something like that. Then today, all of the titles was, um, they are embarrassed, or what did I say? They embarrassed. They shameful for what they did, and they messed up. I don't know, but it just seemed like a light switch of energy. But we are in the last day of Mercury retrograde. There's also a planetary alignment, I believe, today. Damn, did I post it? I'm gonna post it in a community board. This meme I came across about it, about all of these planets: Mercury, Lord, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Uranus, Neptune, Saturn. Something about them all being in alignment right now. So there is a major shift and a major push, a major change happening right now. All right, so tell me more about this. So, okay. So to clarify who you should listen to in reverse, we got playing games. There is no more games allowed. There's no more immaturity, unreliable selfishness, petty, unstableness, you're not accepting this anymore. You see, this is what the car looked like upright side. This is in reverse. You're not accepting it. If this don't go with the title I downloaded right before, it's crazy to me. You standing on your business, whoever this is. I know that a couple of the things that I was able to listen to today, it was confirming for me to stand my business with quite a few people. Because when you love somebody or you care for your friend or your family member, whatever, that doesn't just go away because you had to put boundaries between y'all. It doesn't mean that you stop actively loving them. It just means you can't deal with them. And if they're in the way that they are, if they're behaving the way they are, if they're stubborn and don't want to change, you can't necessarily like no longer bend. You can't people please no more. You can't allow any games and manipulation anymore, right? But it doesn't stop you from loving them. So you may have those moments of nostalgia where y'all had good times, but everything wasn't bad. You know what I'm saying? Everything isn't bad, but there's times when you realize, oh shoot, I can't do this no more because we have a good time and then all of a sudden this happens, or this person didn't show me any value, but yet I've been pouring into this person. Like you start to wake up, you start to realize like, hold on, what am I doing? And if you have words exchange with this person and you tell this person, listen, I can't do that with you no more because that's not healthy, a healthy lifestyle for me, or that is not agreeable to me, or that puts me in a position, or that hurts my feelings, whatever the case may be. When you stand your ground with somebody, either they're going to comply or they're going to deny. And if they deny, then you have to stand your ground, period. Right. You can't enable that behavior. You can't sit there and be like, all right, well, if you don't do it this time, or the long as you don't do it to me, because eventually they're gonna do it to you. You can't tolerate that. I know I can't. So this person may have been very money hungry, which was a likely outcome, or basically telling me this is why y'all couldn't do it. Not only they may have been energy vampires as well with this card here. So the other thing about that is that sometimes people come to you with their problems. They don't really want you to solve them. They just want you to absorb them, listen to them, Give them solutions they probably will never use. In the meantime, it causes you, what I've learned is vicarious trauma or stress. They ain't even your problem, but you left with the stress of it, and they're doing absolutely nothing about it. And then the next time you see them, it's something similar or the same thing. Or every time you talk to them, it hasn't changed. It's another excuse. I never heard of absorption trauma. Not that it doesn't exist. I've never heard of that. Hell, I never heard of vicarious trauma until I heard this what's she are social worker was talking about it, and it cleared up something for me back in 2018 or 2019. I heard this woman talk about that, and I'm like, so that's what I didn't even know. I had no idea. Excuse me. All right, tell me more. I had no idea vicarious trauma was a thing, but it really is. All right. So it says when life gives you lemons make lemonade, right? But that's in reverse. Excuse me. Let me take a swig of water. What I get from that is that sometimes something is so bad you can't make it good, no matter how much you try. You can't repurpose it. You cannot remold it, melt it again, fix it back up. Like some things are so bad that it has to be thrown out. If it's lemons and they're rotten, they gotta go in the trash. Some of them, sometimes I believe they don't recommend that you put that in compost, right? So it gotta go. It gotta go somewhere, but it can't be. You can't own it anymore. Oh, we got the trolls. Yeah, I don't know what he mean by it's all fake. We could have given him a chance to tell us what he meant by fake, and then we would know how to pew pew. You lied to my people on here, quick, okay? Um, Bottom of the deck. Your cup will runneth over with blessings. Oh, okay. So this is what the person sees of you, the money hungry individual. They see you full of blessings. They see you abundant. They see you standing in your power. They see your energy radiating. They know that you are worth something and that you know your worth. And they know you know it because you won't deal with them anymore. So you get what I'm saying? So, you know, when spirit tells you to throw something away, get rid of it. It will breed something you don't want. So if we were just talking in the context of real lemons, they're going to breed flies or gnats or some other type of pest, right? Think about what rotten things breed. They breed problems. Now you got to solve the next problem because you won't get rid of what you got rotten or laying around, right? Similar to relationships. If you don't let go of toxic relationships, they become putrid. They attract other problems. They create problems within you. So, you know what I mean? So you got to work on knowing when to let something go. But I feel like this go around, you already there. I'm not saying we fully healed because again, are we healing? Yes, we are always healing. Do we get tests? Yes, we always get tested. Like we're not absolved from getting another test, another go around, another try. Spirit always wants to know, are you sure this is what you want to do? Yeah, because Spirit wants you to seek your peace. Seek your peace. All right. Oh, so we got the Wheel of Fortune here. Oh, okay. So in the previous energy with the Wheel of Fortune here, somebody, when they spun the block, as you can see with the wheel, and when they spun the block and they came with the sorry, please forgive me, they thought that was their opportunity to get you to come back on their vibration, on their frequency. This might have been a way for that maniac to attempt to control you again. Control you by your emotions. If you go for the I'm sorry with no change behavior, then they're able to do whatever they want, any way they want. And that's what they thought. Anymore. Yeah, but Spirit was like, stand down. With the Four Swords here, this person put you through a lot. You've experienced a lot. Rex, the Four Swords come after the Three of Swords, right? The Three of Swords is pain. It is mental and emotional turmoil and pain. Could be a third party situation. Could be somebody cheating. It could be a lot of different things with that Four of Swords. But ultimately, it's now time for rest and recuperation. Thinking things through. What is my next step? How do I go forward from here? How do I heal? How much time do I need? Take a vacation, whatever. It's time to be easy on myself. So there's a lot of contemplation energy with the Four of Swords. Okay, tell me more. All right, so we got the Sun. Yeah, the Sun in reverse is, you got clarity on all the bull, because the Sun in reverse, regardless of the position of the Sun in the cards, if they're upright or reverse, the Sun is revealing. Okay, um, the pessimism, the failure, the inertia, the inaction in all of the delays. If this person was promising action, promising change, the Sun card in reverse revealed that they weren't doing any of that, that they were standing still, that they were still doing the same thing, not anything new. This person was not growing, changing, thriving. Okay. This also reveals sorrow and depression with the Sun card. It shows all the ugliness. There's no positivity with that. It's more negative thinking. Now, they say the sun brightens up the spread no matter what, and it could still bring good luck or good news no matter what the sun is. But the sun in reverse is like, I'm gonna reveal to you the problems. Okay, I'm gonna show you everything you missed. I'm gonna give you clarity on anything that you were delusional about. Let me show you. Okay, tell me more, Spirit. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We got the Lovers and the challenge and the lesson. So you made another choice. The Lovers card in reverse. There was conflict, imbalance, trust issues, broken marriages, bad choices, disharmony, and now you have self-love. So you made a different choice because this person wanted to play games. All right. So you got the playing games in reverse. You got to be careful who you listen to. This is like, um, when you pillow talk with somebody, it's because now you have this natural trust for them, and you're relaxed, and you're less inhibited, especially at night anyway, when you pillow talk, right? So you thinking, I could trust you, I could tell you things. But Spirit is showing you, no, you could not trust this person, because whatever you were telling this person, they were taking for themselves and using it as a weapon against you. Yo, shut the door. Excuse me, y'all. Okay. You said feels familiar? Mm, tell me more, Spirit. Alright. I don't even know which one to pin, but we're going to pin one. All right, Spirit, let's see. What is the money hungry and the lack of lemons doing for us? Oh, tell me more. The High Priestess. Spirit is talking to you. And remember, I started off the reading saying that um, it's time to follow your intuition, right? Them dreams that you have, how prophetic they are, that you need to listen to the messages that Spirit gives you. Monica, let her rock. Go, let her rock. We gonna get all the trolls. We gonna let some of them rock a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Let them rock. They want to go to hell or whatever this is that they cooking up in their mind. They feel like they gotta tell people what they're gonna do. Let them rock a little longer. You know why? Because ultimately they over here paying attention. They need to go to the heaven that they need to pay attention to. Wagwan Laverne, how are you? Yeah, let Erica, whatever Eric, whatever it is. Yeah. Come pay attention to how you go to heaven. Wagwan Laverne. All right, so bottom of the deck, you there? Um, the Hierophant. This person wanted your loyalty. They kind of wanted this undying attachment, this commitment. Like if this was a marriage, they don't want a divorce. They want to control the narrative because you are abundant. This person they lack confidence and self-worth within them. This is somebody that's void. That's why they're an energy vampire, because this is the type of person that derives their validation by how they make you feel. And if they make you feel bad, then they sucking up your energy so they can feel better about themselves. If you are successful in bringing in money, then they take it whatever you got. Like this person is a taker and a maniac. You know what I mean? Laverne, is your first time here. Please subscribe to the channel for more. Check the comments by moderator Monica, so you know how it go. We do live donation readings on Thursdays and Sundays, but I'm doing a live collective right now, so take it how it resonates. If it don't resonate, don't take it, but like, share, and subscribe. All right, so thank you. So yeah, all right, so let's pull up my boy Mr. Kev. I always want to call him Cosmic Kev, but my husband said I can't do that because there's a DJ named Cosmic Kev, and that's probably where I get it from. So this is Intuitive Kev's deck I'm pulling out. And thank you, Laverne. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscribe. I appreciate it. So yeah, y'all, that podcast coming real quick. Monica, I need you as a co-host, guest co-host one night. We gonna unpack some real deep stuff. I'm gonna unpack the book that's in the description box below, the shadow work book, the reasons why I made it for my clients, and we're gonna go take it a little further. All right, Spirit, tell me more. Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, Starseed. Yeah, this is what this person saw you as. This person can't whatever social media you have, or whether you work with this person or whatever opportunity they have to watch you, they look up to you. Also, they put you on a pedestal. So again, like at the beginning of the reading, what I said about that is that you have to be careful with somebody that puts you on a pedestal. They won't be around long if they start finding fault in you. They won't be able to deal with you if you do something that's outside of this preconceived notion that they have about you. You got to be careful with people who put you on pedestals, okay? but you are a star seed nonetheless. Spirit said you have your self-worth is intact. So it if they put you on a pedestal, it's not that they're wrong, they're right, but they have to be more cognizant of their own energy, their own self-worth. So if it's balanced and you are their king and they are your queen and vice versa, whatever the case may be, yeah, but be careful and be, and monitor that so that you know that you're not, they don't see you on a higher level than them. You star seed, the star seed is more of a balance, right? But if you have to pull this person up everywhere you go, they may not be right for you. So keep that in mind. All right. Oops. All right. What was that? Yeah, animosity. Spirit is blocking all of this. So whoever, I feel like their third party, who is the maniac here, I honestly feel like it's more or less a third party that, but your person might have some maniac tendencies, or your previous ex may have some maniac tendencies, because this particular maniac is an ex. This is somebody who does not respect boundaries. So they can't get over the fact that they're an ex. And then they may also be in animosity mode towards you because you're not taking any action with them, with the four of swords here. Or it could be their third party who has a lot of animosity. And this person's animosity is growing. Why? Because they know you are a star seed and they're not. They're not a star seed because they won't activate their own divine power, not because you're better than them. You're better than them because you choose to be better for yourself. They don't see themselves as better. That's the problem. We got to get out of the spiritual, I'm better than you because I'm spiritual. No, that's not necessarily the case. But if I'm taking steps to be better, I am better. Tell me more. Family. So, again, with those multiple people here in family, this could have been, like I said, a marriage between you and your person. Or they could be your person, somebody who is watching you, seeing you as a star seed, could have another family, could have a family situation where they have a maniac. You got to take it how it resonates. I feel like there's two storylines starting to go on right here. And I do feel like there's definitely a family involved, or this is family. Does not have to be a lover. Like I said in the beginning, I've dealt with people that had to stand my ground with, and they were not all lovers. They weren't lovers, actually. They were friends, male and female, friends, people I honored like family. And I thought they were part of my soul tribe, but they proved otherwise. And no matter how much I love them, I'm not about to go on no people pleasing move. I'm not going to chase you to get you to be what I want you to be in a relationship. If you're not able to do it, I must disconnect and wish you well, or wish you nothing and just leave you alone. Either way. Tell me more. Divine feminine. Spirit say you are the divine feminine. Or, oh my bad, you could have divine feminine attributes right now, whether you're masculine or not. So when we're in our divine feminine or divine masculine energy, we may be balancing some things out, right? But a divine feminine is creative. She's abundant. She attracts. She waits. She does not chase. I just used the word chase. That is the opposite of what a divine feminine does. So what Spirit is saying is you decided to be more in your feminine energy and not chase or attempt to pull in those that aren't on your frequency, that won't give you the respect that you deserve, that won't honor you properly or allow you to reciprocate that energy with them. A divine feminine is not going to um, be on pettiness. She also is just not going to waste energy on something that's not good for her. Period. Tell me more. Yeah. And so with them lemons, we got flying monkeys. With that likely outcome of flying monkeys, this person is whoever this person is, whether it's your ex or your ex's ex. Someone is influencing others, right? With flying monkeys. So if you don't know what a flying monkey is in psychological terms, a flying monkey is someone who is influenced usually by narcissists to do their bidding, right? So to give it an example, um um let me just I'm trying to think of a name. The guy named Anthony. All right. So there's Anthony. Anthony and Angela are in a marriage, right? Angela's mother does not like Anthony at all. So she conspires to get the other members of the family against Anthony. Now, Anthony hasn't done anything wrong. It doesn't even matter what if he did or didn't. She will tell Aunt Julia, her sister, she'll tell her husband, she will tell her Angela's sisters, anybody that will listen to her, she will kick that person's back in, the Anthony's back in. And those flying monkeys will take it upon themselves to confront Anthony or to be disrespectful to Anthony or to belittle him in some way, right? All the while, all they doing is listening to somebody who's ringleading them into acting up. That's what a flying monkey is. Okay? And flying monkeys, they don't think for themselves, right? They kind of just listen and act. Um, Somebody who listens and I don't know, you could call it play devil advocate or just say I don't know enough to make an opinion. Somebody who's not a part of group think or easily influenced, those are your people. Those are not flying monkeys because they will not treat Anthony badly based on what she said. They will know more than likely that this is a campaign against Anthony that may not be valid, right? Because again, they're usually influenced by somebody with, I would say, nefarious reasons, right? Usually to control a situation in the way that they want to see it go. That's a flying monkey. And so this person has a lot of flying monkeys in their lives. You, if this is you, you could be a black sheep and you may have multiple family members that might treat you wrong based on what the head narc has decided your fate should be. Oh, I don't like Anthony because I suspect he cheats on his girlfriend. Or I figured he did because blah, blah, blah. He cheats on Angela's just, she could do better and she won't, she needs to marry up and Anthony is not it and blah, blah, blah. Whatever it takes, this person will chase or at least attempt to chase somebody out of your life through other means and other people, get them on the campaign. Those are the type of people you avoid. Those are the type of people you don't give too much credence to. Flying monkeys, when they do gather and they do believe in what the other person is saying, they may do things to attempt to like a smear campaign. Um, a lot of times, though, I'll be honest, from what I'm seeing, if you step away from all of that and you don't defend yourself, the truth usually comes out. They will make you feel like you need to defend your honor and your reputation. A lot of times you don't have to. I mean, I guess if you're confronted, yeah. But otherwise, if they just gossiping, they just gossiping. And they believe in it, they believe in it. But a lot of times they get proven wrong when they are clearly wrong. What's the bottom of it? No, wait a minute. Yeah, what's the bottom of the deck? Karma. All of those people are going to get karma for what they do. Whether they're a flying monkey, whether they're main culprit, the person, the head narc, the family member, the ex, whoever isn't involved in causing any headaches and stress and strife, trying to tear you down, mess with your reputation, victimize you, be money hungry toward you, vampirish toward you, they all gonna get dealt with. Spirit was telling you the entire reading, hold your station. We got this. We are blocking all of this. This is the stuff that's hiding behind the scenes that's trying to impact you. Just stand your ground. Just place distance. Put your boundaries up. Don't get involved. Some of the advice I would give you when it comes to dealing with the flying monkeys is don't go where they are. Don't go and be uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Like they have a family gathering. If you don't have to be there because you don't play a major role in, like, if it's a christening and it's not not your child and you're not the godparent, then don't go. Just don't go. You don't need to go, right? Some people make you feel like because you're family, you're obligated. You're not. You're not. We tell ourselves we have an obligation to people. We don't. We have an obligation to ourselves. Don't be in places where these people can impact you if you are still impacted by them. I go around my family when I do go around and I give no F's. I don't care. But I do care enough to stay away so I don't put myself in a position to care. Because one thing I know is that someone will attempt to trigger me. And I don't know how strong I am, depending on the day. Do I let them have it or do I walk away? Those are always the thoughts in my head. And if I got to think those two thoughts, then maybe I just shouldn't go. That's how I look at it. Because if I unleash what I feel, what I know, they gonna really vilify me then because they gonna act like I pulled out on all of them when I unleash and unload. So I just, certain things you just don't you just don't do. Like I have a cousin, he passed, but he was the type of cousin that if I was to walk into some place I know I had beef, it's gonna go down because he was very sensitive to energy. He was also sensitive to he don't play about me. And he was the type of dude that even if he didn't walk with a pew pew, but he would have a hammer on him. He would have the most odd thing that would hurt you badly. And so I know, I really thank God I didn't have active enemies and stuff like that. I would not bring him around. I would not. Totally respect him. I'm also grateful that he is now an ancestor. Not that I want him to be, because I would love for him to be here, but the fact that he's in my bloodline, he's an ancestor, and he is no joke. So you never know who somebody's walking with. Y'all need to get to know your ancestors so you know who you walk with, because a lot of us got powerful people in our lineage that knock things out for us. Warrior Princess came out real early in the reading. They are some the things that I can't even share all of it because it's so personal. But my ancestors opened doors that others would never imagine me. Like, I remember, I'll put it to you like this. At my other job, back in 2019, before the pandemic, there was a luncheon, and I had just met this lady, and I was like, "Oh, here's what we do, and we're looking for a new home to do it." Boom, boom, boom. Broke it down, gave her my elevator pitch. She invited me to the luncheon. So, y'all, I got invited to a seat at the table. When I got there, I saw, oh, these people are raising money to do enhancements in this building. They have the space I need to do what I need to do. Okay, let's solidify that. Let me start some things up now, and then let's prepare for the upcoming summer, which would have been 2020. At the table was another but larger organization there. And the look on his face was priceless because he looked like, who let you in the door? I was getting ready to make this mine. And where you come from? And I was like, hey, how you doing? And every attempt that they made outside of one program, they have not been able to get past what I do because the people resonate with what I do. That was my ancestors guiding me to talk to this lady, to take it further, to follow up with her, to get more involved. And even now, they finally are doing their construction 4 years later because the cost of everything went up. It pushed back their time. When I said, "Oh, well, maybe we shouldn't do anything," they were like, "No, no, 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 no. We can make space. We can make space." I was like, "Oh." I'm like, "I'll just take a break." They're like, "No, no, no. Mm-mm. You stay here." That's how powerful my ancestors are. That if I obey and do what I'm supposed to be doing, if I'm supposed to be following my purpose, doors will open and stay open for you. You get what I'm saying? So that's my personal testimony on you need to get to know your ancestors if you don't know them because they will fight for you. They will hold you down. All you got to do is do your part. All you got to do is do your part. So anyway, that's the reading, y'all. Take how it resonates. I hope it resonated well in a positive way. I hope you got something out of that. I hope you check for the podcast when it's ready. As I place the episodes, the first episode will be an introduction episode to explain what the channel is all about. Um, we've already set up so the profile pic is the same as this channel, so it won't be hard to find. The title or the name of the podcast is the Spiritual Lounge with Clarity Empress, and the description will tell you more about what the episodes will be about. So all I gotta do is, like I said, open up the floor, upload the first episode, and then I need to also line up my special guests for the topics that we'll cover because I have a few in mind. Um, Thank you, Lati. And back at you, sis. Let's grow together. There's so much that we are unpacking in this world as we see things now unfolding. I mean, honestly, I want to talk about stuff like mermaids, y'all, because I got stories and I want to hear some. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I want to really get interesting. And I feel like this channel is good for tarot and readings. I might do some other stuff with it, but we'll see. It has to grow. As we grow, we're going to see how we move with that. But the podcast, we're going to do a whole lot more. All right. So again, thank you for coming to the channel. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your views, your time, your subscriptions, all of that. Again, I will try to be on tomorrow night, but for now, I'm gonna bid y'all adieu, and I'm gonna definitely see y'all on Thursday night. Thanks again, Monica, for moderating. Appreciate you, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.